negative 2 to the 4 minus 1. So negative 2 to the third power. Whoops, I wrote negative 3. Remember, when you have a negative number and it's to an odd exponent, it will come out to a negative number. So negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 will be negative 8. And again, you can look at the pattern. We're multiplying by negative 2 each time. So f of 5 equals negative 2 to the 5 minus 1 power, which would give you negative 2 to the 4th power. If you have a negative number in parentheses to an even exponent, it will come out positive. So it will come out to 16. And we need to do the 6th term of this sequence. So negative 2 to the 6 minus 1. Negative 2 to the 5th. Odd exponent means it'll come out negative 32. Now here's something I forgot to do on A. I didn't actually write out the sequence, which I should have. So we just write our answers in order. So we had 5, 7, 9, 11, that's 4 terms, and 13, then 15. Now, we only did the first 6 of the sequence, but the sequence goes on forever. So we are going to have the ellipses there to show that it is an infinite sequence. So if we were doing that on B, our answers were 1, negative 2, 4, negative 8, I'm running out of room, 16, 32, and then that pattern would continue on forever, so put your ellipses in. Scooch those down, because that's what you're going to try here in a minute. All right. So if you see a sub 1, they're saying that is the first term of that sequence. So we already know the first term. And then this a sub n kind of gives you an equation of sorts. So this a sub n minus 1 just means the previous term. So a sub 1 is negative 5. So if we were doing a sub 2, it would say that previous term minus 8. Our previous term was negative 5, so we just subtract 8. Negative 5 minus 8 is negative 13. If we're doing a sub 3, you take our previous term, negative 13, and you subtract 8, which gives us negative 21. A sub 4, you take the previous term, subtract 8, negative 29. A sub 5, our previous term, negative 29, minus 8 is negative 37. And we need the 6th term. A sub 6 equals our previous term, minus 8, which gives us negative 45. Now we're going to list this sequence. So we had negative 13, negative 21, negative 29, negative 37, negative 45, and then this pattern would go on forever. All right, we got one more of these. I hope I have enough time. Oh, there I go. I'm leaving the page. I don't want you guys to miss me too much, so I'll bring this up. All right, we've got a sub 1. Oh, shoot. I messed something up on the last one. Typical Mr. Clement. Our first term was actually negative 5. They gave us that first term. I just forgot to write that in. Hey, thanks for the free answer math textbook. You're welcome. All right, so here our first term is 2. I'm going to have to remember that when I write my sequence out. Great. I'm out of time. I got to continue on the next one.